Everybody, we are back. It is Taped on Live's favorite podcast, favorite channel, favorite everything. We are back. You guys already know what to do. Hit the subscribe button. Subscribe. Hit the like button if you like it. Hit the dislike button if you don't like it. Hit the like button if you like it. Hit the leave a comment if you like it. Leave a comment if you don't like it. Also follow us on Twitter at the Mark John NFL for me, at Glen Rockney for Glenn, and of course pandasubs.com. Discount code TDL for 25% off. Also, make sure you go to Bo Jackson, hit you a Bo Jackson QR code, hit up homage, get you guys some, Raider stuff, whatever you want to get there as well. And then also check out the TDL store. Make sure you guys check that out. Get you some orders, guys. Some of the orders been shipping out. We got a nice little voicemail from Baby Suge about the orders. I'll play that later. And
so
then,
he's a free man.
He's a free man. He's in the chat, right? He's here, man. He's here.
Okay, good. Well, hey, that doesn't mean you're free. I mean, I was gonna say he might just be well respected.
No. He let me know in the message. He left this. He said let the message like on Wednesday.
Got it.
It's like a random message.
Okay. Shout out. Yeah.
Just shout out Baby Suge for free Baby Suge there. But yeah. So check that out. I'm gonna do a hat giveaway today. So I got the raffle set up better this time, guys. So just give me like $1.99 if you guys want to check out the hat. Where I got that? Let me pull up the hat here. Where's the hat at? Get you a hat, a TDL hat. We do a fitted giveaway here. They came out pretty nice. I haven't got mine yet, which I'm kind of pissed off about. I mean, it's said November 20th. I haven't got mine. Everybody else is getting their shit, man. I'm like, yo, where's mine? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense.
That doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense at all, Glenn. But anyways, today we're going to be talking about Dane Brugler's has the Raiders taking Dante Moore. We're talking about that. And then we're going to do a Baby Suge suggestion. We're going to go over the depth chart and see who we keep and who we don't keep for this next season. All right.
I got to give a special shout out to former Raiders legend Paul Gunther. His defense is getting smoked right now at Albertsons Field. Boise State hung 28 on them in the first half.
Oh, wow.
Paul Gunther. Dude, I was tripping. I was like, is that Paul Gunther? And it totally was. I was like,
Gunther's a UNLV head coach? DC?
DC, yeah, for Dan Mullen over there. Hey, they're a good team. I mean, they're a good team, but this is the Mountain West Championship.
Yeah, I actually picked UNLV. I'm mad. I'm more mad at James Madison. I knew I should have took that minus 23. I knew I should.
It's weird when the coaches are leaving. Like JMU, the coach is going to UCLA, so you're like, they're going to play well? And the coach is out on his way out. He took the UCLA job. I will say I didn't see what the spread was on the UNLV game, but they're down 2 touchdowns. They got a cheap touchdown. It was 28-7 with 2 minutes to go, and UNLV did get a cheap little touchdown towards the end of the half. So I don't know what the spread was. I'd imagine Boise was favored in that. And I'm checking that right now. Yes, -6. So you could sneak back in this gambling wise, no problem.
Yeah, I took the UNLV. I took the money line.
Oh well, you're insane. So I don't know what to tell you. Yeah.
I'm like, man, they're 10-2 though. I was like, they're the better team. They're the better team. Dan Mullen. Isn't Mullen the coach?
Yeah, Dan. Oh yeah, Dan Mullen. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, come on, man. Come on, Mullen.
It's at Albertsons Field, the blue field though. The Boise. Yeah. The championship game is at home for Boise.
Isn't that kind of cheap? Like what?
That is cheap. Texas Tech plays tomorrow at Jerry's World, so it's kind of like that's. And same with Georgia. Georgia's playing at Chick-fil-A, whatever that is in Georgia, the Atlanta Stadium. So it's true it's not your home field, but like those are going to be home games for a lot of those teams, basically.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, they're going to be home games. Yeah. And yeah, we're going to be talking about those games later, though.
Absolutely.
With Texas Tech, you got all those that Dallas money, that oil money.
Yeah, that's
stacked.
There's Billy Bob Thornton landman money, dude. It's landman. That's Tommy Norris. He's pumping that NIL money in there. I mean, hey, can't blame him. I'd do the exact same thing if I had a bunch of money. I'd just give it to a sports team.
Yeah. Baby Suge is trying to start a Raiders memorabilia boycott. I don't know if that's gonna happen, man.
Well, not TDL. TDL's got to be get on that.
Yeah. Get your TDL shirt. Get your TDL hat.
Yeah.
It's very close. It's very similar.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I even got the baby tees for the girls now. Like, so you know what I'm saying? If you want to get one for your wife, just saying, man. Christmas present. She might not like it, but you supported the channel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. And and there might be some guys in the chat that like to wear crop tops. We don't know. You know, we're for everybody, Glenn. You know what I'm saying? So
are we? But yeah. All right. Yeah. No, you're right. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, hey, it depends on, you know, I got to hear a couple opinions of yours other than the shirt that you buy from the store. Yeah. I'm kidding. You guys can buy and wear whatever you want. Don't post it in the chat. Don't show me that you're wearing it.
Yeah. Don't show me you in a crop top, please.
Yeah. Yeah, you bought it, and that's it. You know, you could use it to cover your driver on the golf course. I don't care. Just don't tell me what you did. 2 and 11. What are we? 2 and 11?
Yeah, 2 and 10.
2 and 10.
You're future thinking. You're a psychic.
Yeah. We're 2 and 11. Yeah, we're 2 and 11.
What are we 2 and 11? You're a psychic. Yeah. So where's the TDL thong at? I don't know if I'm gonna.
Yeah, man. Whew. Man, I can't wait till we're good again. Yeah, buy that thing. Buy the crop top. We're winning.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh. Baby Sugar had to give this $2. Like, fuck that. We ain't for everybody. He had to give $2 for that.
Yeah, man. Like the longest yard cheerleaders listening to us.
All right, guys. This has happened. Your team's 2-10.
Yeah, no, if we were 10 and 2, I'd be like, focus.
Man, we'd be talking about like, man, it's a big game for the division.
Marcus, did you check the itinerary? We have lots of things to talk about. Focus.
You know what I mean? We talk about the itinerary, like, oh man, it's a big game, it's a big divisional matchup we got this week, guys. It's very serious. Yeah. We're going over every.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah. That's what it's like, man. Yeah, because this team is awful. Like when I saw the game line, I was like, you know what? I don't believe they could top that. So at this point, you know, fucking Chargers kicked their ass like very slowly. Like it was just like
that game took forever. I was like, what? It didn't feel like it did, but it just took forever and ever and ever. I was like, can we just twist the knife? Hurry up! Like, man.
Yeah. Ryder feels like we can win this game. Ryder, I mean, it is divisional. I know you want to beat the Broncos, but man, I just don't see it.
No,
it's hard for me to see it anymore. I can't. This team is just bad. Like, you know, as a fan, would I like to be surprised? Sure. Surprise me, but like.
Let's save it for next year. Surprise me next year.
Surprise me next year.
Do exactly what I think you're gonna do for the rest of the year, so I can lock down at least some kind of top pick hope in the offseason. Because do not surprise me right now.
Because that's the thing. That's the thing. Is like, to me, is like when people want Kenny Pickett to play. Like, what if Kenny Pickett plays bad though? Yeah. Then they play Aiden, and then Aiden ruins everything. And we don't want that to happen. Because Aiden and Greg Olsen, I feel like he'll have fans. Do we really need to draft quarterback? I don't know.
Gino all year. I'm with you. I mean, guys made a steal. I'll tell you that much. Gino. That's one thing he's shown is his durability.
Yeah.
He's barely. What is he? One time he tripped. I was the Denver game. He got tripped up and got kind of hurt, but he played. So I will say that's one thing we haven't had backup magic yet. But that does ruin the tank. Look at the Jets. The Jets. Tyrod Taylor.
Aaron Glenn trying to save his job though. He felt that. He's like, man, the closer I get to Francisco Mendoza, the more I'm not going to be here.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I hear you. I hear you. And the Raiders are just a glorified jobs program right now. Like, so they're just like Tony Soprano mafia guy sitting in the fold-out chairs job because you got Tyler Lockett. He's just sunning himself in the construction yard for the Raiders. I mean, I don't see anything on this team that makes me like a win. A win would be like, oh, cool, we beat like Denver. That's cool. At least it was Denver. I will say, if you're gonna win a meaningless game, do a division game. I will say that if there is one more win, make sure it's a division game. However, I just don't see that, and I don't even see them beating the Giants. There's just like they have zero. They have nothing. They just have nothing right now other than Brock Bowers. It's just Brock Bowers right now.
Yeah. Max is playing well, I guess. He
is. No, and I that's going to be a huge offseason topic if Pete's not here. Because if Pete's here, they're keeping Max. So that's, in my opinion, I think that's the case. If he's not here, and they go a young offensive coach, I don't know. And I could see either side. I could see either side. I would support either move. But yeah, that'd be scary.
Yeah. Do you think Pete stays on or goes? No one seems to know.
I think he's gonna get fired.
I think so too. Because we have to keep it real here. We have to keep it real. If they don't win another game, he's getting fired for sure.
That's what I'm saying. Like beginning of the year, I said 7-10, 8-9. That's a good Pete Carroll first season to me. Like, okay, cool. Next year, a couple moves. We're in it. We're contending. We're playing playoff games and stuff like that. That's the trajectory. 2 wins. 1, 2. Titans and then the Patriots week 1, which is crazy that they did that. But other than that, you can't do that because then it's like we found out is how far away we are and how old you are at the same time. It's like, dude, if you were 50, it's like, all right, Rome wasn't built in a day. It's like with Pete, it's like we got to hurry up and build Rome, and we're not.
Yeah. He's too old for us to be this shitty. Because that's the thing when you bring an old guy like that. We're supposed to be mediocre.
Exactly. It's frustrating. We're supposed to be frustrating.
Yeah. But these guys aren't frustrating. They're shitty. They're unwatchable. That's the problem. That's my problem with this team is that they're unwatchable. Like I don't want to watch them.
Yeah, exactly. And that was the route you took by hiring him was not the roster's not there. Like you thought you had, it's a misevaluation and you got to just get it done. Because like to me, I was, and if he was playing the young guys and like trying to develop them, I think he'd have a better case. But he's not. So to me, it's you have to. I see a question there. Does that mean Spytek's gone too? I don't think so. I don't. I wouldn't fire him after 1 year. I know they did that with Telesco, but I just wouldn't. He's a young GM, and we don't know if these players are bad yet. That he drafted. So I would definitely keep him on. Coaching search, is done, and they bring in somebody who's, hopefully, I'm not saying offensive or defensive, but young. You give them a good leash, and you try to build something with a young coach because that's what they need to do.
Yeah, yeah, I agree with that. You're saying, man. Doing a raffle tonight, yes, we are. So I just wanted, and I got to better this guy's time, guys. I got a thing that just predicts your names. So it's just a wheel. You can't get mad at me. But I got to put Baby Sugar in here a bunch because he gave a bunch of money already. But yeah, every $1.99 you give, the more I can get your name in here in this wheel. So we are doing that. So like $1.99, I get your name in the wheel. You know what I'm saying? I got to do my Raider 273. My man Alan Bell there. I got to put him in there as well because I guess he didn't get it last time, so I'm gonna make sure I put that in there too right now. And then, so I got this better setup this time, guys. I got this better setup. I'm just saying. Mm-hmm. I worked on it. So get your 989. I got Ryan L in there. So yeah, we're gonna get some give away a hat. We're gonna give away 2 hats. Give away 2 hats today. Our our young guards looked okay for the first time out, any chance to get to play. Yeah, Caleb Rogers looked okay, man. I was mad. I texted Matt. I was like, yo, this is bullshit. Like, why is this guy ass? If this guy was so ass, why does he look halfway decent?
Yeah, that's why Pete has to go. That is why. The wins, right? Obviously that the record's a record, but like if he was playing young guys all year and was like, we're a youth movement team, I'd be like, okay, that's fine. He's not. And it's the reason you're 2-14 is not because of your young roster. It's because of the old scabs you brought in. And, years past, sins of the past administration, of course, but you're playing Devin White. We're not getting any look at Lindenberg, Eichenberg, any of these guys. So Caleb Rogers is finally coming in and they're treating it like a preseason game where he's in and out. No, start him. See if we got a guard next year. Like, it's not that hard. And that leads me to think he's not going to be here next year. Because if you thought you were going to be here next year, wouldn't you want to see if Caleb Rogers was good?
Yeah, I would. I would want to see if Caleb Rogers is good. You're right, Glenn. Like him playing, like you have no idea how I was so mad watching him block Thule. I was like, bro, he's blocking Thule pretty well here. Like he looked decent. He looked like a decent draft pick. Like if he kept playing and you put some strength on him, like maybe this guy could do something.
We have Deuce Gruden.
See. No, Rogers wasn't. No, I thought Rogers was pretty good first start against Thule.
Yeah, it's a tough assignment. I thought the defensive line they went against was tough.
Yeah. And he doesn't have play strength right now, which I knew. He's a damn tackle trying to become a guard. They gotta fatten his ass up and get some weight on him. But his technique is so good that he can get away with like the initial push. He has great get off. He has great technique, and then it's just you know what I'm saying. He just can't get that push on people. But there's gonna be like some things that he's got to work on, of course. But was it? Like, you shouldn't be playing bad. Like, Will Putnam looked like he shouldn't have been playing.
Yeah, exactly.
Football, NFL football at all.
Yeah.
This dude was like, he got beat by Thule once. Thule put a spin move on him. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. But it wasn't like he was embarrassing himself out there. He looked like he belonged.
Right.
Like, there's going to be some headaches. Right. He looked like a damn NFL player. They
wow.
Play.
Whoa. That's crazy because we don't have a lot of those.
Exactly.
The guys in front of him are not. And that is the cardinal sin of Pete. I'll just say it as Pete. Like that's the cardinal sin is like, what are you doing? And I think that's just, like I said, that's maybe more writing on the wall that he's not coming back because I'm not seeing what he's thinking right now with that. Why would you not? I mean, this dude wasn't even dressed up on game day. Again, I'm not trying to make him into an all-pro guard. I still didn't even really like the pick that they made half the time. It's better than Will Putnam. Right? It's just better than that. So, I don't know. Kappa, you're doing Kappa at center, fine, whatever. Don't love that, but he's there. And then Rogers and then Parham. Whatever. Roll with that.
I was just mad, man. Like I don't understand what you guys are doing. And then Alex Kappa actually looked pretty good at center, which I thought was hilarious.
That is funny.
Like, man,
has he ever played there?
Preseason,
but like not with Tampa. He was not with Tampa or Cincy. He wasn't playing center.
Yeah, he wasn't. He was not playing center. He hasn't played center since 2018 preseason.
And he's on a 2-year deal?
Yeah, and he looked. He looked up. They just picked up blitzes a lot better. Just a lot better. You know what I mean? Like,
don't let him have 4 good games. Don't let him have 4 games in a row of good center play. Oh my goodness.
You know what I mean? Because that's what he does best. Like he points out things. He reads the field. I'm like, man, Alex, you might have saved your career here. Because you're putting out some good center film. Somebody's gonna pick you up and play center, bro. At least get a backup. You're getting a job, man.
Yeah.
He's smart. He's like, fuck it. He's like, my career might be over. Let me play center here. He's like, he raises his hand and shit.
Damn. Well,
He's
hey,
a smart guy.
Hey, we'll see. Hey, Denver this week. See how he does.
Besh actually played more than Dante Thornton last week.
He did.
He played more than Tyler Lockett. So yeah, I think he's gonna play a lot more. I think somebody else. Dante Thornton's not even playing. He's had a concussion. He's out.
So he's out this week.
Yeah, he's out.
That's right. I did notice that he got banged up a little bit in that game. Yeah, I mean, gosh, man, Besh, they throw the ball to him, he catches it, and it's usually for a first down. It's really tough for anyone to. It's like people really. There's a lot of people that don't like that pick and haven't liked this draft time. But anytime he touches the ball, it's a first down. And maybe he can get open more. I don't know, but he catches the football when it's thrown to him. I don't know. Again, I feel like we could find a spot for that on our team right now. I don't feel like we don't have a spot for him. We're so good.
Jack Besh, I think he should play more. I think he will play more, but we'll see with that. I just don't. Gino's got to throw the ball. Let's start there. Can we? I mean, at least Nick Bonito is not getting blocked by Ashton Genty this week. I think we could have some peace with that. But Gino's at least getting sacked like 6 times, so it's stupid. It's dumb to talk. That's why I don't like watching this, because I'm like, Geno Smith's getting sacked 6 times no matter what. And since they get sacked 6 times, and the Raiders have to keep defense keeps bland, and then they're playing Lonnie Johnson, and Lonnie Johnson is ass. He's just absolutely awful, and it's not. It just doesn't get any better from here. I mean, this is the Giants beat us. I think so.
Yeah, I would. I'll put it to you this way: they won't be favored in that game. The Raiders, they will not be favored in that game. And it's not quarterback based, because even if Jameis is starting, they will not be favored in that game. So, no, I don't think they do. And the Giants have some fun young talent on their team. I don't think they're very good, but they have some fun young talent on the team. And I don't think the Raiders can beat anybody right now.
Yeah, I don't see that happening. I mean, who's blocking Dexter Lawrence?
I mean, who's blocking anybody? Who's covering anybody? Who's blocking anybody? Who's running the ball? I don't. It's just all of it's bad, right? Like, the Giants play a lot of close games, so I could see that game being close, but it's just. Gosh.
Man, I just hate this team right now.
It's bad.
It's pissing me off.
I didn't think they would be this bad. Nobody really did. Like, I mean, maybe a few just hater ass people who predict this every year about the Raiders and are usually right, but for the most part, they're just bad. And it's. I thought they'd be fun mediocre, and they're not. There's zero fun, sir.
Yeah, because that's the thing. Last year, Antonio Pierce was like, oh, I mean, he's just an incompetent head coach. So,
yeah.
But there's still some I don't know. There's just better moments.
I think it's this 2-year stretch has been like 1 year to me. I think it's been one bad 2-year stretch that feels like one long hell loop of a year. Like I can't revise the Antonio Pierce era.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know. It's too much. I was expecting mediocre, and it's just fucking awful. If you don't win the game and have a pick, we somehow beat the Chiefs, knocked them out of the playoffs. Everyone pissed. I mean, they beat the Chiefs, knocked them out of the playoffs. That's awesome, because my best friend is a Chiefs fan. And the group chat will be awesome. So I'm down with that. I don't care.
If you told me the Raiders are winning one more game, I would circle that one. So if you let me pick, I'll pick that one. Yeah, I'd be a little mad because I'm just like, dude, we need to get this QB. I don't want to trade up either, because we need other stuff. But at the end of the day, you pick where you pick. This year I'm a little more concerned about draft position, but for the most part, I'm kind of like, look, if we're picking 7th or 8th overall, figure it out. Just you have to at some point be a good football team, and you have to at some point make good moves. But yeah, I don't think it's gonna end anything. And I will say, the fact that game means something means the Raiders won't win that game.
Yeah.
Like if the Chiefs had the West clinched and they're starting Gardner Minshew, which that would be its own hell if he comes out and beats us. But, if they're starting Gardner Minshew, like then I'd be like, shit, the Raiders are going to run into a win here. Maybe. but that game's going to mean something because I think the Chiefs will be fighting for their life.
Yeah. Baby Shug wants us to talk about the press conference where they took out the comments. I heard that from the what's that one dude? That one fan show. What's that guy's name? I forgot his name. The old guy.
JT?
No, Murph.
Oh, Murph, yeah.
He said they turn off the comments.
Damn. That's crazy. Half the time it's just dudes saying Raiders.
Yeah, I know, but it's probably like fire Pete. Pete Carroll. He didn't want to hear that shit. You're 2-10, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Right.
It's some bullshit, man. It's just like, why is this like you have some decent weapons on offense?
Yeah.
Like this team should not be 2-10. That's what pisses me off. Is they shouldn't be 2-10.
No, but here we are.
But we are.
Yeah.
So like to me it's like it's coaching and maybe they should be. I don't know. Maybe they should be 2-10. But it's just weird that they're fucking 2-10. Like what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, and just they're not like even close in these games. That's really what sucks. Like is they're not fighting, they're not battling, they're not. And if there was a young quarterback on the roster and they were just battling, I'd be like, whatever. There's not. We have a 35-year-old guy who mopes after every play.
Yeah,
and we stink.
If the Raiders hire an offensive coach, who's a good DC to hire?
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, I'd have to look in.
Matt Patricia.
Interesting.
I mean, just as DC though. Just as DC.
Yeah, and of course.
Like,
yeah.
Not a coach. Like no. Does it DC though?
Al Harris.
Yeah.
Al Harris does really good stuff with the DBs he's coaching right now. I think he's DB coach with the Bears right now. He was with Dallas, and he does a lot of good stuff there. And I think he's about due for his DC opportunity, and I'd like that.
Yeah, Ryan said better cash at OSU. Coach Wink from Wink Martindale. I mean,
I'm good. I'm good on the zero blitz stuff. I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I was about to say, man. I don't know. You gotta have talent. You gotta have talent for defenses like Martindale. You gotta have like really good corners and shit like that. Like,
exactly. We be bringing that in, and it would be like Caillou Blue Kelly.
Yeah.
Hold up and man, we're blitzing.
Yeah, he said Patricia was a disaster at DC and Philly like 2 years. That is true.
Yeah, I if I were Patricia, I'd stay in college a little longer and try to get a college head coaching job. And just kind of stay in that field where your kind of mastermind stuff really helps. But like I said, Al Harris, keep an eye on Al Harris. I think he's due for his first opportunity, and I'd like for that to be here, like a kind of a up and comer here.
Yeah, if he can get strong in the offseason, can he start next year? About Caleb Rogers. Yeah. He didn't look bad to me at all. So like he looked like a starting guard, like a rookie guard. That's what he looked like. Which like. That's why I like. Maybe is Charles Grant good? Can we play Charles Grant too?
I mean, at this point, I'd love to just.
DJ Glaze is playing terrible. Like, can we see Grant?
Look? Just have a look.
God damn.
Let's have a look, please.
Like,
let me see it be bad.
Like, Storm Forsythe is going to be on this team. Like, the Raiders haven't decided if they need to draft guards or not. Like, you know what I mean?
Why I don't think Pete. That's why Pete's running a jobs program, and I don't think he's going to be here next year. Because right now, if you thought you were going to be here next year, you'd want to see if Charles Grant is better than Stone Forsythe, which he claims to know because the Raiders have competition. They wrestle. They wrestle at practice. He wrestles people at practice. And maybe Charles Grant didn't wrestle the coach correctly or something. I have no idea. But we should go have a look against a division opponent and see what Charles Grant looks like.
Yeah, you already answered that question. What's your take on the QB at Bama?
Simpson, he's good.
Yeah, Simpson.
He's good. I would take any of the top three quarterbacks. And by top three, I mean Mendoza, Moore, and Simpson. Any of those three, I'm not picky about them. There's not like one out of the three that I like so much more than the other. But Dante Moore's really, I was kind of iffy on him throughout the season, but he's really, really grown on me. So Dante Moore is kind of shooting up the board a little bit for me.
Yeah. Salah. I mean, he's
okay. So maybe that's DC. I will say, like, I saw a question earlier about, like, what if they hire a non-offensive minded coach next? So let's say it's Salah, weird chance it's Tomlin, or so, some weird thing like that happens where it's one of those guys. If I'm hiring a Robert Saleh, if I'm hiring somebody like that, the first pick has to be a quarterback, because those guys, you have to be able to trust those guys with your defense. And yeah, you'd love to be able to spend a top 5 pick on nice outside linebacker or whatever, a corner. But I go get them a quarterback because, for one, like, Tomlin goes 9-8 every year with, like, Mason Rudolph and, Duck Hodges and all of these guys. He finds a way, but he'll get fired because of 40-year-old quarterbacks, right? And he'll get fired because of doing that for too long. If you're gonna do that, the Salah, this and that, you have to go get the young quarterbacks. The reason Vrabel's really, really, really good right now, and that's because he has Drake May. Like, he's a good coach, but they got that position just filled up. So he can coach every other aspect of that team and coach it up when the quarterback is just is there and solidified. So if you do that, a lot of times the temptation is, they brought in a defensive-minded coach. Go get the best defensive player available. No, you go get the quarterback.
100%.
You go get the quarterback. DeMeco Ryans is a perfect example of that. You go get the quarterback.
The Carson. I don't know where Carson Beck gets drafted. If you're talking about Carson Beck, I don't know about that. Because who's the best QB coming out? To be honest, I'm gonna tell you guys the truth. I think that's up in the air.
Yeah,
I would say this, Glenn. I think we put too much trust in draft Twitter. And, Jackson Dart was not getting talked about at all at this time. Like, this time last year, there was no talk about Jackson Dart. Mm-hmm. It was all Shedeur Sanders and Cam Ward. And it is a little bit how I feel about Dante Moore. And I'm not saying that Dante Moore isn't good. And, we kind of transition here into Dane Brugler a little bit. Mm-hmm. Since got too many more questions here. Because we got, what's the beer choice for tonight? What are you drinking?
Oh, I'm pouring a. I was drinking before this a Rainier. Rainier. It was a classic. It's like a little classic, like, lager pilsner kind of thing. Excuse me. And then right now I got a Pizza Port IPA. Pizza Port from Carlsbad, California.
See. Arizona has some good breweries, right? I got a.
There's a couple.
Give me a taste of it.
There's a couple, but it's not a lot. When I was there, there was one. I have to remember what that was that I thought was pretty good. Reno's got good stuff out here. We got good stuff out here in Reno. We got, like, Revision. We got like some smaller ones too, like the Brewer's Cabinet and stuff like that. But yeah, that's because a lot of California people moved out here. So it's just myself included. So that's what you do, is you start that out here and start drinking beer.
So Dante Moore at 2, Dane Brugler had the Raiders trading up for that.
For Dante Moore.
For Dante Moore. So what are your thoughts on that?
Well, first off, I have to know what you're giving up. That's probably a future first, right? Would you say?
Right. Yeah. What are you giving up?
That's what I'd say. Because I remember back in the day, the Bears gave up. The Bears went from 3 to 2, I want to say, with the 49ers to go get Mitch Trubisky, and they only gave up a future second. I think nowadays that costs a future first, though. Just the way the market's going. For one, I think they're going to pick it too. I think they're going to get the second pick. So that's Dane. You don't realize the Cleveland Browns and the Tennessee Titans play each other this weekend. If Tennessee somehow beats Cleveland, we're set for the most part. Like we're set. If Tennessee gets a second win, I think we get that 2 pick basically, because we'll be right up in there. And you never know what Tennessee does the rest of the year. Maybe Cam Ward blows up in a game and just goes crazy, 400 yards, tears apart a team or something like that. I like Dante Moore. I do. I think he's just rock solid, good quarterback. Make every throw that you need him to make. I think he's battled really hard. I think his play against Washington was really good. And I know a lot of people don't think Washington's that good, but playing at Washington is tough. And they're better than people think this year in that Jed Fish team. And I think I think he's actually impressed me since that Indiana game where I thought he kind of had a little bit of a dud. I think he's really impressed me. I like Dante Moore. Right now for me it's Simpson. For me it's Simpson 1, Moore 2, Mendoza 3, and we'll see because I'm betting against Mendoza tomorrow night, so we'll see.
Okay. I'm gonna say this. I'm fishy that Moore goes that high.
Okay.
I think Moore is like I'm telling you. I think that Moore is a little bit of a draft Twitter guy. Because even if you read, because if you got to read what these guys say, because they put these things out there. I like reading them and their actual like scouting report. And when he put out his scouting report, the first thing he talked about Mendoza, he talked about the NFL, and the NFL, and then he got to Moore, and it was like his personal opinion. I'm like, so what does the NFL think of Dante Moore? Can you, Dane, tell me what the NFL thinks of Dante. Can I find that out? Like, that's why I like draft Twitter. Like they be getting me sometimes because they fall in love with these guys, right? And then it gets pushed all over social media and stuff like that, and they kind of have this control over it. I want to know what the NFL thinks of him because there's just things about him that aren't like, I don't want to say this, like he has to be in a West Coast timing offense. He has to be on time. There's things with him that are kind of like, you know, it has to be kind of like a perfect situation. He has a great offensive line. Like I like the way he plays quarterback. He's on time. He throws anticipation, all those things. It's just, it's not really like, it doesn't wow you.
I like time though. Time on time is something it's tough to teach. I feel like it's tough to teach on time. I feel like people stay late forever when they come into the league, like late. That's why Shador's, in my opinion, Shador's just might not be that guy ever because I think he's just going to be late for his whole career. But look at Geno, he's late. If it's the first reason not there, he's late. You know, you look and he's 35. And I like more. And here's the thing, I kind of want to run that style of offense. I want to run the West Coast thing. You have Genty. Let's build around the run game and have a quarterback that's on time. If the Raiders had a quarterback that was on time this year and just played basic quarterback, I wouldn't say they'd be good, but they'd be a 7-win team, you know, something like that. And that's just as constructed. You get that more contract in there. Mendoza, I like. I do. I like. To me, they're all one A, B, and C. I don't like. I'm not going to really like pound the table for one of them, and I'm not going to be like if they pick any of the three, I'm not going to be like, it's the wrong one. To me, if they sit down and they like the way the guy works, you know, Simpson. I feel like Simpson has that crazy throw in him that I think people really like. But I think more just down to down is going to play good football. I think your comp to Bo Nix is good. I think Bo Nix is more erratic than people think. I think people think Bo Nix is like Captain Conservative. No, he's not. Like I think he's dumb sometimes, and I think Moore plays a little smarter football. Just a little smarter football. It might be smart to a fault, but I would do it. I don't think they're going to need to trade up for him. I agree with you there. I think they're going to be able to take him if they're picking 2, 3, or 4. I think they're just going to take him at that point. And I don't know. If you're picking that high though, you got to get one of those 3 guys and just make it work.
See, the thing is, like, Dart's tape wasn't good, but Dart has a big arm, and he was 6'2", 225. Yeah. Like when he hit 6'2", that was like when he really made it. But he has a big arm though. He's a big arm guy he's a 6'2", 225 big arm guy who can move.
Yeah.
You're able to sell that. That's what I'm talking about. Like I'm just not even for sure because it was just interesting when I read that. Like, one, he scared me when the NFL told me the NFL thinks Mendoza's Kirk Cousins because I can't unsee it now. That's all I see is Kirk Cousins when I watch Mendoza. But like even when you think about that,
I don't know.
I thought Ryan Tannehill. I think Ryan Tannehill is a little better.
I think he's Jared Goff. I think he's got a little Jared Goff. I think he can move.
That was
a little
the other
bit better.
comp.
I think he can move a little bit. I think a lot of stuff people don't like about Jared Goff is he's a statue and kind of awkward when he runs. Whereas I think Mendoza can move a little. I wouldn't say I wouldn't say you're doing designed runs with him or anything, but he can go get a couple of yards. And I mean, I know they both were at Cal, so it's kind of a lazy comp. But I think, to me, if I told you the Raiders next year are going to draft Jared Goff, who was a little bit faster, I'd be like, yeah, do it. And they play indoors just like Jared Goff. You hope to build a running game like the Lions have. So that's what I hope. I mean, to me, I think Mendoza is. I'm down for any of those three, to be honest. And
I mean, I take him. At this point, I don't care.
Well, but the beauty of this, and there's a lot of controversy about it. We're gonna see all three of these guys play playoff games.
Yeah.
So that's not always the case with the top five. We never got to see Caleb Williams in a playoff game. We never got to see. Was it last year? Jackson Dart and Cam Ward neither made the playoffs.
No,
I don't think.
Mm-mm.
Stroud was number 2 pick because of what he did in the playoff. I mean, he was good. I'm saying he was always a first round pick, but he was the number 2 sprint the card in pick because he tore up Georgia in the playoffs. And it was like, whoa, I didn't see that coming. And that was when Georgia was Georgia. And now we're going to see Fernando Mendoza against Ohio State tomorrow. We're going to see Ty Simpson play a conference championship, and then we're going to see. I'm pretty sure Alabama's getting in. We're probably going to see Alabama play a playoff game, and we're definitely going to see Oregon play a playoff game. So I think we're going to get the NFL opinion. When you said I wonder how the NFL thinks about Dante Moore, we're probably going to get that opinion when he plays a playoff game.
Yeah, because that's the thing. That's why I make the jokes about Kate Klubnik a lot, but he's more talented than these guys.
I know, but
and I'm telling you. Just watching what happened with Jackson Dart, Kate Klubnik could just have a great off season, and the pro day. We all act like pro days don't matter, but if you had to rank who's gonna have the best pro day, out of all those guys, you know what I mean? That's why it's stupid, and that's why it's early, and I think we just have to. I just hope the Raiders are just at 1 or 2, so we can kind of figure out what happens and how they navigate this.
Yeah.
Because I think this quarterback class is I think it's up in the air. I just don't think it's so set in stone like people think it is.
No, I think a lot can happen coming up.
I think because I think Mendoza's going to play bad. Purdue, he was not good against Purdue. I was watching
he was
Surratt.
horrible. He was horrible.
I watched Surratt and Omar Cooper this week, just doing some film for some wide receiver stuff I'm doing for this the podcast I do on Sundays. And I watched Indiana versus Purdue. And Mendoza was bad because Purdue was switching up coverages, right? Which means he's probably gonna play bad against Ohio State. If Purdue is going from showing single high and then going to cover 6 and he's almost throwing an interception, then he's probably gonna look bad against Ohio State because Ohio State, that guy. The Ohio State corner is going to pick that pass off, or the Purdue guys a little later than, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if he looks really bad, then people are going to shit on him for that.
Well, that's what I mean. The market is far from set on these guys. You're right. I agree with you there. People are asking what I would do today. I think I'm going to have a different answer in 2 months, just personally. And I do factor in the playoff games. Yes, you factor in the regular season, but college football is very much about the playoff now. That's the criticism and the great part about college football is that the regular season matters, but what you do in these playoffs, if Dante Moore goes out, I don't know who Oregon would be slated to play the first round of the playoffs because they will be playing because they're not in the conference championship. Whoever they're slated to play, if Dante Moore goes out and tears that team up, I'm talking just tears them up.
Yeah.
That's 2 second overall, maybe even first. And I couldn't blame it either because that's what you're drafting him is when you can look at the tools, you can look at it, but I saw that guy go out there and win. Mm-hmm. And that's we're gonna get a look at. I am grateful that in the year that I think the Raiders absolutely have to take one, we are going to get postseason quarterback play by a lot of the guys that are expected to go high.
Yeah, and I just also have this fear with Dante Moore that, with the under 1,000 dropbacks thing that I know Ty Simpson's going to do too.
All right.
And no more is 20. But he would be JJ McCarthy and not CJ Stroud, and that's just he joined the Raiders.
I think Moore's played better football than JJ has, though.
Yeah. He like I said, I like a lot about what he does as a quarterback. It's just it doesn't wow you. It's just like great. He's like a great quarterback. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And the NFL wants a quarterback prospect more than a great quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. And it just depends on what the Raiders are doing in terms of coaching. Like if they're going to hire a West Coast guy, I think it's Dante Moore.
Yeah.
If they're going to hire a West Coast if they hire Clint Kubiak, I think they go get Dante Moore.
My comp for Club Nick is Jordan Love.
I actually agree with that because I didn't like Jordan Love in college, and I don't like Club Nick.
and Jordan Love had a great sophomore year or junior year, and it was shitty.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And
they're exactly the same.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Also, Club Nick is a psycho, so he would definitely be fun. Like if they put a good team around him, he would definitely frustrate us, but also be fun to watch because there'd be some crazy throws where he's like throwing it. There's like four defenders there, but he like fits it in there one time. But then the next time it'll be a pick six. It's all over the place. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the thing is, how much of Jordan Love's development do you place to having a Hall of Fame quarterback there already that he had no pressure and to come in and play right away? We don't have that. We're asking Jordan Love to play maybe not year one, but probably week 6 of year one at the most conservative. We're like, Jordan Love, save us. Jordan Love, it is up to you and only you. And we will either build statues of you or burn your jersey, depending on how you play today. And with the Packers, they have a system with how they develop quarterbacks.
Yeah.
And we don't.
I was about to say, yeah. They also didn't have a guy who asked him, like, so what do you think about 9/11? You know, put his mind to work.
Yeah. We might have that guy. We just haven't heard about him yet. Might be me. Yeah.
Exactly. What podcast? It's called NFL Draft Fanatics. So I do that every Sunday, guys. I got check it out. I broke down all these quarterbacks already for them, but I'm doing wide receivers right now. This is a great wide receiver class. I'm actually kind of pissed that they drafted. I mean, I like Jack Besh a lot, but man, this is a great class.
You could still add. I just wouldn't do it until about the 3rd or 4th round. I just personally, the way the Raiders are constructed, I think you for me, I would like to. I'm typically a best player available, but if I had to go position, I'd go quarterback. I'd go best defensive player available round 2. Again, O-line and free agency all day. I'm just dumping money on O-line, overpaying O-line. Doesn't matter. I'm doing what the Carolina Panthers did a couple years ago. And then in 3rd, 4th round is when I start trying to draft the toys. Okay, we got our quarterback. Like if you draft Mendoza, see how not Sarapa, who's the other guy?
Omar Cooper, yeah.
If he's there in the 3rd round. You might be.
Yeah.
He might be. I don't think so, but he might be. You know, that then you start playing around with what you can get there. And then you hope that Besh and Thornton are coming along, you know, in their development. And then you have Bowers, of course.
Yeah. What's the context? How many did Joe Burrow have? What do you mean by this, JB? Was he talking about?
Maybe the dropbacks.
Oh, well, yeah. Joe Burrow made the dropbacks because he played 2 full seasons, and plus they threw the ball like 800 times.
Right, that's true.
The last season, they threw the ball every down.
Yeah, man, you're running Rebels right now. Are down 7.
Oh, okay, but James Madison ruined my whole bet already. So,
the parlay.
Yeah, they run the parlay.
Oh man,
fucking James Madison.
So what did they do? They didn't cover.
Yeah, it was minus 23, and I was looking at it, I was like, "There's no way." I was like, you know what? I think they won still though. It was just it's a conference championship game. But yeah, Burrow was over 1,000 because he literally threw the ball like 700 times. That's his senior year, so that's why he beat that. But yeah, the only good player. There's only been because we did this since 2016. There's only been 3 guys who have been good. It was Josh Allen, Kyler Murray.
Yeah, and that's good is definitely a word that you picked.
That's debatable, right? He was good for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And CJ Stroud. It's 3 guys. Like, and then you look at the 2024 draft class. I mean, Williams is good. Even Michael Penix, he looks good at times, right? Like, there's moments you're like, okay, hey. I mean, we had Michael Penix. I would be kind of, let's build around him. Let's see what we could do if the Raiders
Those injuries are crazy for him.
Yeah, that is true.
That to me with Penix, I agree with what you're saying. It makes it a more watchable game, and it's probably film would be a lot more fun for you to break down because you'd be like, "Whoa, look at that throw." Penix there's that picture of him in college with the 2 surgeries, and he's in a wheelchair going like this, and he's added another one. It's not great.
Yeah,
it's not. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, I'm with you. I mean, that's what we'll say about these guys coming out. They all seem pretty healthy.
Yeah.
Seems like everybody's pretty durable that's coming out this year.
That's true.
Could be wrong there, but and with Dante Moore's OC leaving, I have a feeling he's gone too.
We'll just on Jaden Maeva. He's probably like a 3rd round guy.
I don't think he has an arm. I don't think he has that good of an arm. He's
accurate though. He's accurate,
and he is tough as hell to bring down. So I will say he's got that. It's just that deep ball. You have no idea how much USC has had so much underthrown deep ball PIs this year. That's like been so many the ways they move the ball. It's like, dude, I understand you drew the flag there and you're excited. How about putting that ball on your receiver? But I round 3, round 4. That's a team that's like a team like the Rams who's got Stafford. I would draft a Maeva and just see what I could do with that behind Stafford. See what kind of as a contingency plan. The Raiders need the guy. And I don't know if he's that.
See, the thing is this Cole Payton go to? Like, I don't know that right now. And that sounds, this is what I'm saying, that sounds crazy right now because of like what's happening to the buzz and all that stuff. But he's bigger, taller, and he's more athletic. He's bigger, taller, athletic, and he has just as big as arm as any of these guys in the draft. He has a bunch of wins in North Dakota State. He's probably going to have a good offseason. He's going to have a great pro day, too. Mm-hmm. He has a guy that's getting drafted in Trey Lance's brother. Mm-hmm. He could rise too, man. I'm telling you, these quarterbacks just aren't like that, like dominant yet. And Mendoza's probably the only guy that I feel like is gonna be in the first round. Just even after reading Dane Brugler's thing, because I should have read what he said about Simpson. He just didn't have any NFL scouts talking about Dante Moore, so like. No. It was all NFL scouts with Mendoza. Dante Moore, he didn't say anything. It was like what he personally thought.
Yeah.
And I thought that was interesting. So it's just interesting stuff. But we'll see. We'll see with that. Well, wait, yeah, it's not Trey Lance's brother though. This is his brother. He's a wide receiver. You think his name's like
what do you think he's gonna run?
Who? Trey
Lance's brother. I don't think he's that fast. I have to see how fast he is.
I don't think he's that fast either, though.
But he's big. He's big and catches everything. But
he runs great routes too.
He just reminds me of like Nick Nash coming out last year.
Yeah, that's a good.
So where it's like, you know what I mean? Because like Nick Nash, I thought did everything right, but he just wasn't that fast.
Yeah.
Some people are saying he's fast as hell. I don't know.
Is he? It's just hard to tell, like because what's fast as hell? Because you have to remember, like watching Christian Watson play at North Dakota State, it looked like he ran like a 40, like a literally 4-second 40.
Yeah.
And he ran I think he ran like a 4.342.
Yeah, he is fast. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right. So Lance is probably like if you just take the speed into it. That's why when I watch Cole Payton just run all over him, like that's probably still a 4.7. It's probably not like it looks like a 4.4 on the FCS level, but it's probably still 4.7.
4.7 QB is good though. 4.7
that's
QB.
Great. That's for Josh Allen.
You can do a lot with 4.7 QB.
That's Josh Allen. 4.7. That's what Josh Allen ran.
Yeah. No, that 4.7 a wide receiver. I'm I don't know. Get ready to learn St. Louis Battle Hawks, buddy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it's probably like as I'm saying, it's probably 4.7, but that's why like Watson looked like he would like take 3 steps and he would run past everybody. And Lance doesn't really do that, so I know it's probably like a 4 or 5 type of thing.
He's better at the catch point than Watson is, though.
Oh yeah.
Like
Lance, he can ball, man.
Yeah, his game is different.
Yeah. But I saw Justin the DJ talk about he's probably like a 5th round guy, but he can ball, man. That's like the ultimate guy. Like the Raiders get late, which I'm telling you, John Spytek, he comes from the Bucks. They love North Dakota State. So, they drafted Cam Miller. I mean, it's proof of that.
Yeah.
And, Lance, he can ball, though. That dude can ball. I'll tell you that. All right. More questions. Then we get to our next topic here. Pete said Tucker gets open. Yeah, I mean, I would be throwing shade at Gino.
Yeah, I mean, he is open. It's anybody can see it. I can't imagine that they're going over the film the next, after yet another crippling, horrible loss, and going like, oh, that guy Tucker gets open. Like they're obviously seeing that. So, yeah, I mean, I would extend Trey Tucker in the offseason. I would.
You would?
Yeah, absolutely.
I like Trey. He is so much better than he was year one. It's crazy.
I would see if he would take $18 million a year for three years, 18 a year. I mean, his agent might tell him he can get more on the open market, but I would extend him.
Man, I mean, because my dude Corey V saying nah, but if Gino looked to him instead of Dante Thornton on the 2-yard line, we have a 98-yard touchdown.
If Gino has the throw, but yeah.
I mean, he didn't even have. I mean, you're right, but shit.
Yeah.
Damn, 8 million, man. 8 million. Goddamn.
18 million. No, wide receivers. Alec Pierce is going to get 30 in the offseason. So you have to use this as it's a market. Yeah. I don't think Trey Tucker has put up the numbers that Alec Pierce has. He hasn't. I think he could. I think he's a different type of wide receiver too, but
98 yards.
I think he could. I would give him 18 million a year. Now this is Tucker's 3rd year, if I have that correct. So he'd be eligible for free agency next year. You'd be getting out ahead of free agency. I would do it, especially if you're bringing in a quarterback. You're bringing in a young quarterback. You'd love to have somebody like Trey Tucker for them to get the ball to. Personally, no.
Baby Suge is trolling you saying about extending Tyree, but so let's get this. let's get to the.
Well, we're going to talk about it. Yeah, we're going to talk about it.
Let's get to the steps here.
You better hope they don't, because I'm AJ Cole. Bah. If they do.
All right. Let's see if I can make this bigger here. Here we go. Is that good? I should make it bigger. Should make it bigger?
That looks all right.
All right.
That looks fine to me.
Let's do 200. Okay. All right.
Let's play on the roster next year or off the roster.
Okay, so I got the whole offense here. Let's do this, guys. Now, Geno Smith off
the roster next year.
We all agree with that, right?
We agree. Kenny Pickett off the roster next year.
Off the roster.
Traded a 5th-round pick for a guy who's off the roster next year. Aiden O'Connell, sad enough. I think he's off the roster. I always respect them. He's off the roster. I think we're gonna have a whole new quarterback room next year.
I'm gonna disagree with Aiden. I think Aiden depends on who's OC.
Might be him. Might be Aiden.
Oh man. I might do those free Baby Suge shirts. I don't know.
That would be nice. Yeah.
That'd be hilarious. Who's the backup? Geno? I don't know.
No, he's not. I don't think so. If Pete's gone, Geno's gone. If Pete's here, he might still be gone, but there's a better shot at him staying if Pete's here. But I just don't see it. I just don't see it. Yeah.
I think he's on trial right now, to be honest. If Pete's like, if I keep this job, you're on trial. I change your offense. Let's see what you got. And I think he did not pass last week. I thought
No, it was bad. It would look like same old Geno.
Yeah. Yeah. And Geno, has he been a good mentor? I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, he hasn't been a good leader, in my opinion.
Hell no.
I don't know what happened. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't know what happened. He can't handle Raiders fans. That's why he's got to go, to me. Well, yeah, we're gonna tell you you're your ass, bro. Okay, we've been dealing with this shit for 20 years. So if you can't handle Raiders fans, you gotta go. That's how I feel about it. Like if you can't handle Raiders fans, And you got your brother in my chat. I'm a TDL guy. I'm just a fucking guy talking shit.
Yeah, exactly.
And you got your brother in here, or if it's you or your brother in here, you cannot be on this team. You can't handle Raiders fans. You gotta fucking go. That's why. That's one of my main things with him. He can't handle us. That's what I was worried about too a little bit when they traded for him. He's too soft for us. Like I give Aiden a lot of props. And one thing I really like about Aiden is he can handle Raiders fans. He doesn't give a fuck what we say about him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He doesn't give a fuck. He's not checking anything. People have been shitting on him for like the last couple of years for some of his starts. He doesn't give a fuck. And that's what we need that with the Raiders. We need somebody who does not give a fuck about our crazy antics. Because we're going to talk shit to you. And there's going to be some dude in your mentions. There's going to be like that's Raiders fans. And you can't handle that shit. You got to go. I'm sorry. Like that is how it goes.
And guess what? You'll be the greatest quarterback that a whole generation of Raider fans have ever seen if you win 10 games. Figure it out. Not my problem. You stink.
Exactly. If you can't handle
us,
we have
a low bar, and you can't hit it, and now you're mad. Like it's not like we're Eagles fans. It's not like we're like, should Sirianni go? I just don't know. You know, like we're too big for our britches or anything. We're just like, yo, we're asking you to take us out of like misery, out of ass booty juice tier. And he can't do that. And it's everybody else's fault. It's the toxic fan base. We would be the most loyal. There would be, I would say 20% of Raider Nation would serve prison time for a guy who wins 10 games year in, year out for the Raiders. They would be like, hey, your quarterback's going to go to jail for a month. Will you take the bid for him? They'll go, absolutely. Yeah. But yet you win 2 games and you're out there just crying and sulking. Yeah, that's why you win 2 games. You stink.
Yeah, but you have to understand, like, also Raiders fans hate quarterbacks. So you have to understand that, like, I don't know if you guys are old enough for the Rich Gannon message boards. I don't know if you're in those, Glenn, but I was as a young 17-year-old man, growing teenager, as I would say, and they hated Rich Gannon. They would call him Pussy Arm.
Yeah. Yeah.
let Rich Gannon had a game. Yeah. Let Rich Gannon have a bad game. He was called Pussy Arm. Yeah. So that's what we do. And if you can't handle that, and he was winning MVP. Yeah. They called him Pussy Arm. Just one loss. All it took was one loss, and Rich Gannon was a pussy arm. He can't throw down full field. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Dude was winning MVPs and all pros. You have to. If you can't handle us, we're a little irrational. That's all. It's okay. But shit.
I mean,
Al Davis said you sacked the quarterback. We don't like you in the first place. So it is what it is.
I just think
look at Baby Shug. He was accurate, but not that good. Yeah. Baby Shug was called Pussy Arm in the chat.
The thing is, like I said, like I think back then our standards were higher during that forum chat days. Right now, like if you go out there and you throw a forward pass and look excited about it and can win a few games, look at Derek Carr. Like there were a lot of fans that turned on Derek Carr, but Derek Carr had like strong supporters, man. Like he had people with like affliction t-shirts and stuff like that. They loved it. The linemen, they loved him. Like the Central Valley, you know what I'm saying, lifted truck guys, they loved him. And Derek Carr didn't win a damn thing for the Raiders. Didn't win the division once, didn't do any of that. But like the fact was that he looked better than like a lot of the other people. You know, we're talking about a whole generation of Raider fans that didn't. There's a lot of people in this chat that didn't even watch Rich Gannon play a snap live on TV. Yeah. So like that's like old shit to them, you know. And so the fact is, you come in here, and I didn't ask Geno Smith to take the Raiders to the playoffs this year. I asked Geno Smith to win 7 to 8 games. That was me personally. So you didn't even sniff that. So you suck. I have no allegiance to you. You were brought in here to be kind of good. You were brought in here the way Jason Campbell was brought in here. Jason Campbell won 8 games.
Yeah.
I didn't even love Jason Campbell, but I respected him because he won 8 games.
Yeah.
Geno Smith wins 2. 2.
All right. Enough
Dose.
of
1,
Geno.
2. How much? You
Enough
know
of
how long
Geno.
it takes me to count Geno Smith's wins? Less than 2 seconds. 1, 2. Less than 2 seconds.
enough of Geno Smith. I'm just
That's
tired of him. I'm
quarterback.
tired of him, man.
Yeah.
I am. He made me not like him this year. Ashton Jeanty, of course. Moser, he's not coming back. So they got. I think they got. I wonder if they draft a running back. This could be a very controversial topic. This could be very controversial. But let's see what they do with the running back position. Lobby. I think Lobby has a chance to kind of grow.
Special teams, good special teams play. He could stay.
The Zamir White fall off is hilarious.
Who could have seen that coming? The Zamir White PR campaign in the offseason was one of the more shameful things. We forget about it right now, but it was shameful. Like, people were like, Zamir. Oh. Like, is he threatening to beat reporters up at camp if they ever don't say nice things about him? Because he is big as hell. I actually would take his threat seriously if he did. He's like, if you don't write something nice about me, and he like picks up the table, like, or something like the Hulk. But yeah, he's gone. Wow. What we of course we find the Georgia back that sucks.
Right?
All of them are good except him.
Yes, yeah, he's got to get out of here. I just thought it was funny that we all thought he was good. They thought what were they thinking when they saw that? I'm mad that Sincere McCormick's on this team because I think he would have been a great compliment.
It's true. It's true. He's mad that Christian McCaffrey didn't get hurt this year.
I thought he would have been a great compliment to this damn team because he's just chilling on the practice squad over the Niners. They should go pluck him. He's a great compliment to Jeanty. And he played well in the preseason. He caught the ball. He's making guys miss. He played well in the preseason. I never understood that. They went with the big, impressive, fast guy.
Yeah. Because you probably saw I'll beat you up if you cut me.
Stupid as fuck.
Horrible running back.
All right. Wide receiver, Trey Tucker, Jack Best. Okay, they're both staying.
Both staying on the yeah, Trey Tucker's here for one more year. I hope he's here for a few more years. But yes.
Me too. I do.
Tyler Lockett, no.
Gone. No. Thornton, he'll be back, right?
He'll be back. Bachman, probably going to get a camp invite. Maybe. I don't know who takes over. But other than that.
Okay. Wide receiver. I mean, they're younger wide receiver.
They're young.
So they might add another one here. I mean, based off this, they probably add another guy, right?
I think you should be on the lookout for like a sly veteran move at receiver, like an actual like productive veteran. Like, I'm not saying one that's gonna like set Twitter on fire when they sign him, but like, somebody. I'd have to look, but just kind of like a good, reasonably like 750 to 800 yard kind of veteran in there in that group. I think would be good, and then maybe draft somebody later, like a toolsy, traitsy guy later.
Yeah. I like Brennan Thompson from Mississippi State. Have you watched him?
I have not.
He's a stud. He's only like 5'9", though. He's
basically
traits.
I'd like to add a bigger body to the group.
Yeah. Like Chris Bell.
Yes. I'm with you there.
Or even like a Concepcion. I mean, Concepcion. I think he's gonna go first round.
He's 5'10". He's only 5'10", but he is nasty.
So I'm watching Malachi Fields tomorrow, but I don't know how you feel about him.
It's weird, man. They don't throw to him, and it's weird. He'll drop a simple ball, but then he'll make the craziest catch you've ever seen. So yeah, I mean, I think he's a day 3 pick personally.
Okay.
I don't think he's gonna light the combine on fire. I don't think he's all that fast.
I
think it's a day 3 pick, but yeah, day 3 pick instead of Tommy Millott. Yeah, I would take Malachi Fields.
Yeah. As long as I mean, it could be like a Jacoby Lane. I don't like Lane too much. Somebody asked about Surratt. I like Surratt.
I think he's gonna end up going pretty high.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, I like Omar Cooper. If you can get him like 3rd round, that's when I look for somebody like that.
I don't know, Quirk. I think you're sleeping on Trey. Trey Tucker runs every route really good at this point. Like I could show you film,
Yeah,
but he runs every route good at this point. Like Trey Tucker is good. he's good. Like he should have like 700 or 800 yards. I'm gonna keep it real with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
With the quarterback that's throwing the ball. So I think Trey Tucker is good. I think Jack Best is good. Dante Thornton, that's why I feel like they might draft a wide receiver because Dante Thornton's and they trade for somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know. All right, tight end.
Well, a guy to me would be like a Romeo Dobbs is a free agent.
Oh yeah.
I don't love him, but like that's a guy you would bring in like maybe you think could get you 700 yards and the other guys develop. Go a year. I don't again.
Dobbs can't catch. He's the type of guy to come to the Raiders uniform and can't catch can't catch anything. That's why
he's back home. But Nevada, he'd be back home.
Yeah.
I was just saying. But like it'll be what I mean is I think they're gonna add a guy that's not gonna like Twitter's gonna be like that guy's ass, and then they'll be like, oh, he's got 800 yards. Something like that.
Yeah. All right, tight end. As long as it's not Ian Thomas and Carter Runyon. Carter Runyon was basically every blown run play last week. He can't. If you're a fourth tight end and you can't block, you got to go. I'm sorry. Yeah. Ian Thomas can't block, got to go. So we keep these two guys. Mm-hmm. Maybe Michael Mayer. He keeps getting hurt, so he's not really building his own resume to be like, I want to be number one anyways. So that's why I think he's a great fit right now because he keeps getting hurt. And then we're going to get one good, healthy season from him. Mm-hmm. But yeah, the two tight ends. Probably got to add another tight end. We'll see what they do with that, whatever.
I'm telling you, if I could plug my own home school here, Eli Raridan out of Notre Dame is a hell of a blocker. And he's going to go a little bit later because he's underutilized. He's 6'7". And he can block the hell out of people. And he's decent in the pass game. I'd say like fifth round pick if he's around there. Didn't put up like crazy numbers this year, but like fifth round pick. That's a guy you go bring in there to make you tight end 3. We'll see what they do with Mayer. I selfishly I hope they keep him around, but he looks like he's getting injured a lot. I mean, he's literally has not played a lot of football for the Raiders, and that's kind of. It's not good. You're not available for the Raiders most games.
Yeah, the free agent wide receiver class is not that good. I mean, let's say bring back Hunter Renfrow, which I know the fans would love that.
That'd be funny, but that's what I mean. Like it would be like I'm fine if they don't get like wide receiver completely figured out this offseason. To me, I think you need to bring in veteran offensive line. You obviously have to go find your quarterback. That's number one. And then to me, load up that defense. If I can go into the 2027 offseason going like, I got to go get weapons. That's a good spot to be in. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a good spot to be in. I'm fine if they don't. And you never know. Maybe Jack Besh under a good offensive coordinator is just like good. And you're just like, well, Jack Besh. And maybe Thornton takes another step, slight step forward. And Tucker's really good. And you have Brock Bowers. And maybe you have enough. And then if you fix that run game in the offseason, you're a good offense.
Yeah. Alex Pierce. I mean, I saw Jalen Coker as a free agent. So that'd be the type of guy.
Jalen Coker is very interesting. I think Carolina's going to pay him. They'd be dumb not to be quite honest. Like, because he's very good. Alec Pierce would scare me a little. It's just a little, but he is good. He is good. I mean, there's no there. You can't. You really can't.
Like how much do you pay him though?
He slotted for 30. What I mean is, remember Christian Kirk's year where he was the top receiver?
Which I think he's a free agent too.
He is, and that's. I mean, I don't love Christian Kirk, but like to me, guys I would look at. They're not great. I want to possess Jawan Jennings. I think about that for sure.
Yeah,
Jawan Jennings in the. He's kind of got that nasty Raider mentality. Would instantly become a fan favorite. It's not great. I mean, like Keenan Allen. Those aren't wonderful. But like I'm looking at a good possession leader receiver. Kendrick Bourne. I don't hate Kendrick Bourne at all. Like I'm not saying you're signing wide receiver 1. I just mean like go add somebody to that room and hope that they can help develop the room with you while putting up a respectable veteran season. And Tim Patrick, like guys like that, just see if you can get like a good year out of one of these guys, depending on who you hire as head coach and play caller.
Okay. All right. So let's get this offensive line. So, of course, we bring Cole Miller back, right? Do you bring DJ Glaze back?
I don't
have to, kind of, right?
No, I don't cut him. But you're not a starter, is what I tell him. I say you go win your starting job. I'm operating as though you're not on the roster. If I see a tackle I'm gonna sign, I'm gonna go sign him, and you can go beat him. If I see a tackle in the draft that I like in the mid rounds or something, I'm gonna bring it in. You go beat him. That's what I do. But yeah, you keep him because if anything, he's durable.
Mm-hmm.
The guy plays a lot of football. It's good to have him on the right. If DJ Glaze was a backup tackle for the Raiders, I think we'd be fine.
That's true. 100%. I agree with that. Dylan Parham.
See ya.
Okay, he's got to go. Right. Parham's in.
Yeah.
I mean, especially if they're not going to play him right guard, go. Go be good at right guard somewhere else, Dylan Parham. That's fine. Jordan Meredith.
No. As depth, maybe. But again, most of the O-line to me is you can win your job on the roster, and if you go win a starting job, go ahead. I'm signing 2 guards in the offseason. I'm signing 2 of them.
I think Meredith leaves on purpose because he's a restricted free agent, so he's on the team next year.
Who's paying him though after what he did this year?
I heard through the grapevine that he has like some suitors.
Whoa.
Yeah. Dave Ziegler loves him, I guess. That's over at Tennessee. He might be the center of Tennessee.
You know what? I love that for you, Jordan.
He's good. He just, I mean, it's interesting. Interesting with the NFL likes him. They like Jordan Meredith at center. I'll just say that. Jax Powers Johnson comes back for sure.
Not if Pete's here.
But that's true.
That's another reason why Pete's got to go. We cannot have some weird collateral damage, lost in the fire thing with Jackson Powers Johnson. That's a good football player.
He played well, man. He's a good guard, no matter what. Is he an all-pro, like whatever center guard? I don't know. He's a good damn offensive lineman.
Mm-hmm.
Especially in pass protection, he's low-key flawless. Run game, his pad level gets a little too high. Pass protection, he is low-key flawless. Like he doesn't get beat in pass protection.
Yeah, no.
I mean, Chris Jones kicked his ass, but it's Chris Jones.
It's Chris Jones. We can live with that. But we would hope a new coach comes in and goes, okay, dum-dum, I'm going to make JPJ into a Pro Bowler. You hope that's there. I think he is there. I think there's a 80% chance he's on the roster next year. And the only reason is I would say otherwise is if they keep Pete and they're like, you trade him or he just sits on the bench the whole time. Like just whatever happened, right? Charles Grant's on the roster, right? He's here. Stone Forsythe is not on the roster. That is not happening. Even if Pete's here, Stone Forsythe's not on the roster. Charles Grant is going to have to take snaps at right tackle next year. Like
100%.
In my opinion, please next year, whoever takes over this Raiders job, have Charles Grant take snaps in camp at right tackle. He's a top 100 pick. He's very talented, obviously very talented, very athletic, very, very, promising prospect. If you found out a way to make him a starting right tackle in the NFL that was solid, that is a great pick.
Does Alex Kappa go back at center?
That's again, as depth, I don't hate it. As depth, I don't hate it.
Yeah,
a lot of these guys, if you told me they weren't starting and they're just there if somebody gets hurt, most of these guys, Putnam, no. Those that you're not on my roster under any circumstance.
Okay. All right. So let's get the defense. Let's get the defense here. Crosby, of course, yes. I mean, some people will say trade, but we're going to assume that Crosby's going to stay here.
I'm going to say no.
You're going okay, Glenn. You're going no.
I'm gonna say no. I think losing this much, I think he's gonna, in a very nice way, if there's yet another coaching change, which I think we think this is gonna happen. The coaching change is gonna happen. I'm about 70% saying it's gonna happen. I think Max Crosby's gonna go in and just go like, look, you hired a young offensive coach. I love it here. If you get a deal you like and get the picks that you like, I'm fine with that. And I could see him doing it, and I wouldn't fault him for doing it. I think they're going to hire an offensive coach, and I think the offensive coach is going to trade him. And it'll be controversial, but I think it's going to happen.
Ugh.
You don't want just one good defensive player. Like, if you have one good defensive player, you really just don't have a good, I get it, but by the time the Raiders are really good again, he's 31.
Yeah. I mean, you have a point. You have a point.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. I don't want to do it. He's one of my favorite Raiders players I've ever watched, straight up. I don't want to do it. But I understand.
Yeah, who's John Radigan?
I don't know. I don't know.
I was thinking about that. Okay, Max, that's very controversial. But I think Max stays at least one more year. I'm going one more year at Max. I think if they don't improve next year, I think Max wants out.
I mean, we're just talking about, I don't think his knee is going to stay good forever, is all I'm saying. That knee is starting to go a little bit. I'm just saying, to me, if somebody gives you a first round pick and maybe some change and you just do it, it would hurt. I'd understand Raider fans being mad, but you even look at the Micah Parsons trade this year. That doesn't look nearly as bad for Dallas as people thought it would. Oh, John Radigan's a special teams baller. I don't. Yeah. Do you watch ball? Do you watch ball, Marcus?
I don't know ball, man. Yeah. You don't know who John Radigan is, man? He is. That's hilarious.
I said a first and some change.
And some change. We don't know. I mean, they
a first and a second. A first and 2/3. I'm just saying, I don't think he's going to get 2 first-round picks. We'll see. Right, if somebody does it, I do it. And I'm not picky on when it is, but I'm just saying, you have to. A new coach is going to come in and say, "How far are we away?" And people like the Saints. Does it do the Saints any good to keep some of their top players? No. You know what I mean? We have to be honest about where they are. And last year I didn't want to do it, especially hiring Pete Carroll. I'm like, Max is going to ball out. And he's having a good year. But you have to be honest about it. You have to be honest about where you are as a franchise. And I love the guy, but I would actually root for him on the next team despite having that draft pick. I'd be like, it wouldn't be like Khalil Mack where I'm like, I hope the Bears lose this week. I wouldn't be doing that. I'd be like, no, Max, go win, dude. You deserve it.
I do want to say John Radigan does have 3 missed tackles on special teams. I had to look this up.
Damn, he's not a war daddy.
All right. Lalu's going to stay.
What about Tyree? We did skip over Tyree Wilson.
I think Tyree's good depth still.
I think he's back next year. I think he's back next year. I'm telling you, I'm not ruling out a 2-year, $20 million extension for Tyree. Not this year, but maybe after next year.
I think you bring Lalu back as a depth. Booker, I think he's got to go. Booker is he has no sacks in his career.
That trade was literally nothing.
Get out.
Like the Eagles don't play Ja'Cory Bennett and Thomas Booker stinks. So it's remember how much fucking time everybody spent on that trade and it's nothing.
Yeah. Get out of here, bro. You don't have a career sack. Get that out of here. Adam Butler.
No.
Oh, you cut Adam Butler?
I trade him. I trade him.
I'm gonna look at that contract when we talk about some other players.
I trade him for a 50.
Fotu's gone, right? So JJ Pegues, which I want to watch him on film personally. I've never watched it.
He'll be here. I think he'll be here. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's he'll get more playing time. Fotu's got to go. Fotu is he created us a stat
Yeah, his
for our
nickname is
channel.
Lecky Fuck You. That's right.
Goose egg laughing my ass off.
Yeah,
Leaky goose
Yeah.
egg laughing my ass off. Fotu.
Yeah, Kuntz is gone.
GEL. He created a stat for us. So
Kuntz is gone. Charles Snowden, I don't know. He seems to be Teflon. He seems like coaching staffs really like him. So we'll see. I wouldn't rule out Charles Snowden as like depth. Probably not, but maybe depth. Tonka Hemingway's under contract. So why not?
Adams, he's gone. Adams is going to go to a contender because he's put good enough tape out there. He'll go to a contender and be a depth plate piece.
I think Jamal Adams go to College Game Day or some shit, dude. Like I mean he's okay. He's okay. It's just I don't know, man.
I think his tape's good enough for like a contender to put him as like a depth piece and like a veteran like leader on like a good team.
Yeah.
Like like the Bills or some shit like that. Like the Bills would sign him to come, be like a depth guy for the linebackers.
Yeah.
He come here. That's what Adams has earned this year. That's what I think. Atlanta Roberts should retire.
No.
Devin White he needs to get the fuck off this team. Like, I don't want to watch
ass booty juice. Yeah.
So and it comes back to this. Can we see these two guys play? Like,
yeah, the Berg brothers. Let me just see it. Let me see
like we have a nickname for the linebacker group already, the Berg brothers.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We have a nickname ready to go.
Well, let me just look. If it's bad,
the
it's
brothers
bad.
Berg. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. I'm not trying to say it's going to be good. We're trying actively to lose these games to get the pick, so it doesn't matter. Atlanta Roberts and Devin White. I've seen enough.
Yeah, the brothers Berg, the Berg brothers. We have a nickname ready. Can we find out if it's worth it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, Young Berg, dude. The
Young Bergs.
Ever him? Yeah.
The Young Bergs, dog. We have a, you know what I mean? There's so many things we could do with this, and they're depriving this of with Devin White just missing tackles and giving up on plays.
Lindenberg's made some little smacking tackles on special teams too.
I know, man.
I do see a 55 smacking people on special teams. I do see it.
You know, he actually leads the team. Him and Eichenberg are top on the team on special teams tackles.
Yeah. Which remember what Pete Carroll used to say at the beginning of the year? If you play special teams, if you're going to start on this team, you have to play special teams. Apparently not.
Yeah, they lead literally. It's Decamion Richardson who got pubbed this week during the season. He leads the team in special team tackles. Eichenberg and then Lindenberg.
Damn. Yeah. No, instead, let's get another look at Devin White.
Listen, we could have the Young Bergs, and we don't even know it. You don't even know it, Glenn.
Yeah.
Caillou Blue Kelly's got to go. I don't even want to talk about that one.
Yeah, no, I don't hate him as much as everybody else does.
Why can't we haven't even seen remember the buzz that Cameron Richardson was getting in camp? We haven't even he didn't even got a look. This is balling on special teams too. He doesn't even have a missed tackle. He's got leads his team in special teams tackles. He's got 8. He can't get a look.
Yeah.
This team is ass. He should get a look.
That's what I mean. We should be
right.
Everybody you want to take a look at, but no, we want the 1-year deal guy. Let's lose Devin White's worth an extension for the team I'm not coaching next year. Okay, great. Thanks, Pete. Yeah, Darian Porter is definitely here next year. I think any DC that takes over is going to look at Darian Porter and go, I got to make that work.
Ah, man. See, he said keep Caillou for depth. I mean,
yeah, no, I
kind of agree with that, to be honest.
I don't think he's that. I think, again, starting him is not good. And penciling him in as a starter, like he's our starting corner, and they didn't do enough at that position. But if you said Caillou Blue Kelly is your cornerback 4.
Yeah. You know what
I don't feel horrible about that.
Yeah. Chin, I think Chin comes
Who's
back,
the bro man? Nobody has a bro man. If I said you're a cornerback, if I told my wife, hey, you're my wife 4.
You're the 4th wife?
Or do we have a romance?
No. Yeah, no. Kelly's not. Kelly's good if you have a corner get hurt and you need him to play a couple games, right? You know he's going to get beat a couple times, but he might make a play or something like that.
Yeah, CB4, great movie.
Yeah,
He would be our CB4.
That is a great movie. Straight out Low Cash, crazy motherfucker named Gusto.
That's a classic.
I fuck your wife because your bitch is a Frank show.
Yeah, man.
I fuck your sister. I fuck your cat.
Are you old enough to have seen
mom?
How many people are old enough to have seen CB4?
Classic. Anyways, all right. Jeremy Chin. I think Chin's coming back. He's good enough to come back. Lonnie Johnson. Matt already kicked him off the team. Tristan McCollum. Like, every time he plays, he misses a tackle. Palomar is the ultimate depth safety. Like, I like Palomar. Backup free safety.
Safety 3 next year. That's my goal. Safety 3. I like him. Safety 3.
All right. So now we get to the crazy part. Does Eric Stokes come back, Glenn?
He's on a 1-year deal, so he will be a free agent. If they get like a Robert Saleh as their head coach, I'll say yes. I'll say yes if they get Robert Saleh as their head coach. Otherwise, no. So my answer will be no. But if they were to bring in like a Robert Saleh, kind of that style of guy, I'd say yeah. He'd be like, oh yeah, bring this guy back. Problem is they have to give him a new contract. Yeah. So it's not like he's on a 2-year. I think he's on a 1-year deal, right?
Yeah, it was really cheap, and he's played well. Like, how much money does he want? How much do you pay Eric Stokes?
The thing is, this is probably his best season since his rookie year, so he's going to be like, cash me out. Like, somebody's going to have to cash me out. I'm Eric Stokes. And, you're going to want to go to the system. But I say if it's Robert Saleh, who's going to play a similar Seattle kind of situation that we have here, definitely a little different, hopefully, than what Pete's doing. But, if that's going to happen, I could see them for $8 million a year, 2-year extension kind of thing, like 2 years, $16 million, something like that. I wouldn't hate that.
Yeah, it's just tough for me with that one. But it depends on who the coordinator is. Holmes, he's got to go.
See ya.
Reedy Vance, he stays.
Maybe, yeah, that's true. They did sign him to the active roster.
All right. So we kicked off like half the team. That's fine.
I would say half the team. I mean, and I think everybody else would. I think some of the chat wanted like at least 65% of the team gone.
We got a lot of people off, man. A lot of people. All right, we didn't get to the over-unders yet here.
Yeah, let's do those.
Let's do the over-unders. Let's get this over with here. Geno Smith.
Oh, what a prime game for a Genoception.
It's actually it's really the under for this interception is actually higher than the over this week.
Okay. Interesting. I still would take my money on the interceptions. They got Surtain back. Last time they played the Broncos, they didn't have Surtain.
Oh, that's true. Huh?
Yeah, so they got him back. I don't think he's gonna go for a touchdown in this game. I think the Broncos are gonna clamp down hard on the Raiders in this game. I think he'll be at like 210. I wouldn't take it, but I technically am saying over on the passing yards, and I'll take under on. I'll take under on. I'll take under on everything except the attempts.
I'm gonna take under on everything too. No, actually, I'm gonna take the over on the touchdowns. I think we get some garbage time. I think we get a garbage time touchdown, just like last week. So I'm gonna take the over on touchdowns at least, but I'm taking the over on interceptions, and I'm gonna take the under on pass attempts because I still think they're not gonna run out of plays.
That's true.
I'm gonna take the under on pass attempts and completions.
I hate this graphic so much.
Yeah,
I hate it so much.
I'm tired of that dude. He can't handle us. He's a pussy. I'm sorry. If his brother's listening, I just hope you know that he tell him to get some balls. Suck it up, nigga. Shit.
That one caught me off guard. Thought we moved on. Changed graphics there. All right.
All right. Anyways. All right. Ashton Jetty. What are you thinking? What do you think?
I'm not touching his rushing props for the rest of the year. They can't run the football. Over on receiving yards, over on they got the receptions up to 4.5 this week. 4.5. I'll take his anytime touchdown. I'll do it. Why not? They're gonna get one touchdown. It'll be him. Maybe from the 1 yard line. That's not a guarantee. It's not a guarantee for this Raider team, but I'll say maybe from the 1 yard line. I'll take it over on reception yards. I think is the best bet, but I'll take over on reception. I think he's gonna have 6 receptions.
Yeah, Genty's been a part of this passing game, and the thing is, I feel like that's his future.
Yeah,
right?
I think he's got a little Christian McCaffrey.
I know. That's why if we get the right OC in here, they could really, even if he's not the greatest running back in the world, I think that could build. I think that could build over time. Like McCaffrey, let's keep it real. McCaffrey wasn't the greatest running back when he came into the league, and he got better at the position, but he's all from the jump. He made Cam Newton have a 70% completion percentage from the jump.
I think he's
right.
McCaffrey.
Yeah, and I think he has that type of element to him where he's getting better as a pass catcher. We already saw him run that wheel route earlier against the Colts earlier in the season. All that shit's there. We just have to get him to one. I think his problem right now, and as a running back right now, he still thinks he's at Boise State and he can manipulate linebackers. Like, bro, you just got to go at this point, bro. I need you just to go. Maybe next year we can get you into where you're on your Le'Veon Bell shit, but that ain't gonna work right now. There's lines that can hold up. I'm gonna need you just to hit that hole and just get us 4 or 5, and then next year you'll be able to manipulate a guy. And then like last week he pissed off Denzel Perryman. You know what I mean? Like he has to understand what's happening, that he's not playing these UNLV linebackers anymore, where he could just like get this guy to go this way and he goes this way. These guys start playing games with him too, and they understand how he plays. So I think he's got to get better from that perspective, and I think that's why it's taken him a little longer to be better as a running back in the NFL than people think, because of how he like runs the football. But as a receiver, he's grown a lot, man. I think he's legit. As a blocker too, he's grown a lot. I like Genty a lot, man. I'm a big fan, actually. I like his game. I think
I do too. I think the right OC is going to look. I think he might be what brings in an OC. Him and Bowers.
Yeah,
a coach knowing that if you tell them to go, hey, we're going to go quarterback with their top 3 pick, and we have Bowers and Genty, I think that's going to be enough to get the coach you guys want. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. All right. Next one. Brock Bowers.
They're going to put Surtain on him.
I know.
They're going to do that. I think this is tough because he's cooking right now. Brock is playing really good ball. He looks healthy, but he is going to have Surtain. I like his anytime touchdown, to be honest. I do. Yeah. I like his anytime touchdown. Raiders have never won a game that Brock Bowers has scored a touchdown in. So, they haven't won it. I mean, they just haven't won a lot. So, but yeah, that's a terrible stat. Like, it's crazy, man. Like, if you're Brock Bowers, you're just like, I score a touchdown, my team's ass. You know, like it's coming from Georgia. This is why we really need to get a quarterback in this year, because you do not want to waste this guy's career. I don't like the term generational. People throw it out every year. People feel forced to put it on certain people. Generational has to happen every year. Brock Bowers is a generational tight end. I think his anytime touchdown goes there. I want to take the over on the other ones, but I think he's going to get the Surtain treatment.
I think what Greg Olsen does with him, though, that I saw last week is pretty good. He keeps him in line, and that's why I think he still hits these overs. Because if he's in line, then Surtain doesn't guard him. And I think that's a little bit of difference of what Greg Olsen was using him as and what Chip Kelly does. Chip Kelly never really target him from an inline tight end position, and that's the difference that you see from Olsen to Kelly, is that even all the big plays, if you think about all those catches that Brock Bowers had last week, and they were big chunk plays. He only had 4 catches. He had 62 yards. Yeah. So a lot of them were chunk plays, right? They were all in line.
Yeah, interesting.
So I think this could be the difference. So I'm going to hit these overs just because he's going to make sure that Surtain can't guard him. And somebody said Surtain doesn't follow him, but the last year he did. So even if he doesn't, they made sure that if he went outside, Surtain was on him.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So the best way to beat that is keep him in line. And I think that's what Greg Olsen did better than Chip Kelly, which if I have him in line, that means I'm getting him on a linebacker no matter what. Like you can't, there's no slot corner can come on him. Nothing can happen. It has to be a linebacker or a safety if I keep him in line.
Yeah.
So I think that's why he had the easy touchdown. He got wide open. He was in line. He just boom, boom. He's got a safety on him. Easy win. The big play he had for 25 yards in line, hit a corner route. Easy win.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Greg Olsen just used him better. Which, I mean, I don't know why you just didn't hire Greg Olsen when I was watching this. Like, you should just hire, like, why'd you listen to them, Pete? You should have grow some, you're old, man. You need to grow some balls too. He's old. You should have been like, hey, I don't want you, Kelly. Just give me Greg Olsen and we can figure this out. And I mean, Brock would have been balling all year because he's such a tough matchup when he's lined up in line.
Yeah.
Like, there's nobody can stop him.
I still remember, man, during the draft, because you brought up Surtain, I just remember like thinking Justin Fields was going to be good in the draft, and like the Broncos pass on Justin Fields. I'm like, okay, and then breathing easy. Oh, they took Surtain. Okay, good.
Dog, I thought Justin Fields was going to be a baller too. He pissed me off too.
People can be revisionist about it now, but he was big time. At that, I just remember thinking. Now I'm like, Surtain, man. And then Devontae cooking him that first year. He's not too small or whatever. I forget what he said. Simpler times, glory days.
Exactly. All right. So the game line. What are you thinking here, Glenn? What are you thinking?
This is tough because this is at home. I kind of like the Raiders to cover a little bit. It's weird. I mean, they only lost by 3 to Denver last time. Denver's not playing that well right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I could see the Raiders losing this game by 7. I could see you sweating this cover. But Denver, I took Denver to cover 5.5 against a bad Washington team. Now, I think Washington's better than the Raiders, and we saw that on display this year. But I took them to cover that last week, and I'm not going to touch this game. I'm not actually going to put money on this game, but I actually like the Raiders to cover this game. I don't know. It all depends on if Max is going to play. Is he going to play?
They're saying he is. Yeah.
Okay, so they're saying he is.
Yeah.
I like the over too. I like the over 40.5. I think Denver can get 20 indoors against them for sure. And at least 20. And I think the Raiders can get. I think the Raiders will get around 14 points, similar to what they did last week. So I will say Denver will get at least 20. I think it's going to be around like 28-14, just a little over.
Yeah. I agree with it. It's going to be something like that, 28-14. I just can't like even think about the Raiders covering at this point.
No, I'm not betting on it.
Yeah, because they're going to be all over this team. This offensive line, the defensive line is crazy. Zach Allen's nuts. It's just bad. Man, it's just gonna be ugly. All right, let's get to some other games that are more exciting for us. Let's start with college football. It's a big college football weekend. Let's start with college football.
Boy, is it ever. Oh my goodness, I love this weekend.
All right, so here we go. We got Ohio State versus Indiana, BYU versus Texas Tech, Georgia versus Alabama, Duke versus Virginia.
I put money. I'm hammering the Ohio State cover. I have it at 4.5. It looks like it's gone down to 4. Indiana's got a fine team. Signetti's good, but I just think we're going to get the Mendoza nightmare game in this game. I just do. I think Indiana's going to do an okay job against Ohio State on offense. Or I'm sorry, on defense. I think they're going to do an okay job against Julian Sain. I think that's the only reason this game could ever be close. But I just see a nightmare game. I think Ohio State, they're going to. It's weird. A lot of the college football playoff teams lost coming off the bye, but that was because they gave like Boise State a fucking bye. You know what I mean? Like like they're not doing that this year. Ohio State's going to win this game and get a bye. They're going to win by 17 points in this game, in my opinion. BYU versus Texas Tech. I'm going to take Texas Tech. I think Texas Tech is a lot better than BYU. BYU, I think, beat Utah. I think that's their win of the year. Texas Tech is legit. I mean, they are this new age like NIL team. Like they went out there and they got there. I love the wide receiver Caleb Douglas for Texas Tech. If you're Raider fans, if you're looking for like a mid-round wide receiver, this guy Caleb Douglas can play.
I'm supposed to watch Caleb Douglas this week. I gotta watch him tomorrow. So.
I like him a lot. I like them covering it. I think they were earlier in the year. I think they won 27-9 or 29-7, excuse me, over BYU. They can easily do it again. This game is at Jerry's World in Dallas too, so I think you're going to get a decent home crowd there for Texas Tech. Georgia versus Alabama. I'm on Alabama. This open. I didn't bet on it, but I wanted to. I was a little disciplined here, but Alabama. I think they're going to win this game. They have to because they don't want to be on the bubble. I think they'll get in with 3 losses because let's be real, the committee's going to want Alabama in the playoffs.
I know.
You just know they're going to want to. But if I'm Alabama, I don't want to put that in their hands. I don't think this Georgia team's all that good. I think they're good, but they're not elite. And I think Alabama's going to win this game. This game is in Georgia, though, so keep that in mind. But I think those Bama fans are going to travel absolutely. Duke versus Virginia. Who gives a shit? No, I'm just kidding. This is the ACC championship game. Apparently, it's not basketball; it's football. This is football. Apparently, it's the ACC championship game. You have a 5-loss Duke team, 4-loss Duke team,
5-loss Duke team.
Yeah, 5-loss
it's funny. Like Duke must have had the worst non-conference schedule because they literally went into conference and just dominated.
Yeah, I'll take Virginia. Duke's quarterback is good, so you'll have to watch out for that. The over-under is 57. They expect a shootout. I like taking the over in that game if weather permits. I haven't looked at the weather there. I didn't touch it because I'm just like, dude, what the hell is this? This is the ACC championship game. Like, I don't like Miami, but Miami has a 2-loss team not in this ACC championship game. It's kind of funny.
It's hilarious. Like, damn. Like, because did Miami lose to Duke?
Must have. They lost to Louisville and they lost to USF, right? Did Miami? No, they didn't lose to USF.
Who's the other team they lost?
They must have been Duke. It has to be Duke because why is Duke in this game?
Yeah, they had to lose to Duke.
Yeah, I know they lost to Louisville. Miami lost to Louisville, but it's just it's just funny to me. Miami is like everybody knows Miami should be playing Virginia in this title game. Everybody knows that, but I guess it's not the case.
I gotta see who they lost to.
Florida State.
Oh, they lost to Florida State. Jesus Christ, it's disgusting.
Yeah, but apparently because they beat Notre Dame week 1, they should be in the playoff. Because week 1, that's college football. It's all about week 1.
I know. And also, didn't he Carson Beck had one of the greatest catches that you see in college football? Anyways, he was doing interception.
Whatever. Yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter. Teach us a lesson this year, guys. Teach us a lesson. It's important that teach us the lesson.
All right. Here we go. So my picks on this: Ohio State just gonna murder Mendoza. I'm sorry. I might be wrong about this, but watching him struggle against Purdue, do what Ohio State's gonna do to him with better players.
Yeah. Caleb Downs is coming.
He was so bad against Purdue, and they were switching coverages on him, and he just couldn't figure it out. I was like, oh my God. Maybe you might get better at this in the NFL level. I'm not judging you from an NFL perspective on this, but against the next week against Ohio State, yeah, you're getting your ass kicked.
Yeah.
That's all I was thinking. And we could talk about whether you can get better at this in the draft or whatever. This isn't about draft prospects. This is you playing Ohio State in college football. And I just don't see him doing well. I think it's going to be a bad game for him.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Ohio State Indiana can run the ball. So I think this game might be a little bit closer. I still think I'd take Ohio State with the spread. But I think since Indiana runs the ball so well, they're going to keep them in the game. And then Mendoza can just make a couple throws. but I just think he's going to make too many mistakes. And they're going to lose by like 10. I'm not going to say I was thinking they could get blown out, but I was remembering how they run the ball really well.
Yeah. So does Ohio State. They have Bo Jackson, who said he changed his name to Bo Jackson because he didn't want to be confused with Lamar Jackson. All right, you're young.
I don't know why you switched to Bo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're young. Yeah. that one, I was like, all right, it sounds like a 19-year-old kid saying that for sure.
I mean, Bo has myths about him, like he killed a pig with a baseball.
Yeah, ran a 4.19 at his pro day, which I don't actually believe, but that is a myth. Mm-hmm.
Georgia versus Alabama. I'm gonna go Georgia on this one. I actually like Gunnar Stockton. That's why I'm gonna go with this one. I like him. He's just tough. He makes good throws. I like Georgia. Georgia's just scrappy. I'm gonna go with Georgia on this one. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go Texas Tech because Texas is just they cheated, so that's why they're they got David Bailey. He's from Stanford, so I don't know how much money they gave him to come.
Yeah, he got his Stanford degree, and then he went and had fun for a year in Texas Tech. Stanford gets killed by the NIL.
Jordan Martinez, right? Supposed to be a Heisman guy, the linebacker.
Oh, Rodriguez. Yeah.
Rodriguez.
He's good. He's very good. And like I said, Caleb Douglas, I'm telling you.
I mean, Morton's a good college quarterback. I don't know about NFL. He's a good college quarterback.
Yes, he is.
And yeah.
The running back too. What's his name? The running back for Texas Tech's good too. He's like a college running back. He's very collegey, but I like him. Yeah.
I think BYU plays tough though. I think they cover. I think BYU covers this game.
I don't know.
Because I think they're gonna like be hyped that their head coach wanted to stay. He could have left.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
They're gonna be hype around that, so they're gonna make it this is a tough game. But I think Texas Tech just has too much money.
And Mormon's got money too. I tell you, the Mormon, that crumble cookie money came in for that big fat dude at BYU. They were like, "Hey, we'll give you unlimited cookies and Mormon hype, whatever the Mormon points they get you." You know,
they got that black college basketball player. Like, how did you get that black guy to come? Is he Mormon? Are you sure?
Anybody can be Mormon, Marcus. Anybody can be Mormon.
I don't think he is.
Yeah. It's like Jehovah's Witnesses. Michael Jackson was a Jehovah's Witness, dude. Like,
I mean, Jehovah's Witness has black people. I mean,
it's the same thing. I'm telling you. No, Mormons, the minute they realized they needed an offensive line, they went to Hawaii to start converting Samoans to Mormonism. It's all about football.
I know it's all about BYU winning. It's not really about God. It's about BYU.
That shit started in the 1800s, dude. Like they were just like immediately they were like, "Yo, dude, these Samoans, like, how do we get our Troy Polamalu?" And they're like, "Dude, go to Hawaii. Tell them they can eat as much as they want. We got cookies." We got unlimited root beer, no alcohol, but that's all good. And then you could come here and you could play guard, safety, or anything, and you get dudes with the hair coming out of the helmet, all Samoan there. Mm-hmm. But yeah, black dudes is definitely a new thing. Fred Warner went to BYU.
Like that guy might be a number one NBA draft pick. I'm like, why are you there?
Yeah, no, I knew a Mormon. I went to high school with a Mormon guy who was 5'6" and could dunk. It was a white guy. It was nuts, dude.
Oh, they love sports. Mormons love sports, dude, man.
They're all Boy Scouts, and they can like climb mountains and shit, dude. Like, because they
love basketball, football.
Yeah, they love ball. No, every Mormon I know loves football and basketball and baseball, and they're all hella talented. It's nuts, dude. I'm telling you, Steve Young, one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, is Mormon.
Jim McMahon, you know what I mean?
Well, I don't think he converted, but yeah, he Jim McMahon, yeah. If he did it,
Jim McMahon went to BYU, bro.
I know, but he did not convert. I'm telling you, he did not convert. Andy Reid is Mormon.
Yeah.
They love ball.
Todd Heap.
Yes. Yeah. Fred Warner, best linebacker in football, is Mormon.
Really, Fred Warner?
He went to BYU, so I don't know if he's Mormon, but yes,
he has to be, right? I mean,
I don't know if you have to be. I mean, you don't have to be Catholic to go to Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Because Manti Te'o's Mormon, that's why he fell for all that. And then he he went.
He's a good analyst, by the way. He's a good analyst.
I love Manti Te'o. I won't hear a bad thing about him.
He's a good analyst. Oh yeah, the legend Todd Christensen too.
Todd Christian, there you go. Raider legend.
Yeah. Oh man. All right. Back to the picks. Duke versus Virginia. I'm going Duke because I like Mensa. I think Mensa's gonna just ruin everybody's college football playoffs, and because they're not going to get in if they win, right? They're not getting
That's
in.
the thing. Like, what? Why are they there? Like, you're not
But
getting.
I think he's going to
automatic
ruin
win.
everything. I think he's going to ruin everything. And the thing is, if Virginia loses this game, James Franklin's bringing the Nigerians to Virginia Tech, so it's done for them. The Nigerians,
Yeah.
the Ben Amin, the Ben Ami,
Yeah.
pass rusher, he's coming to Virginia Tech. So
Yeah.
this is Virginia's last chance.
Damn.
I remember you should saw the Chris Long podcast. They were like doing something, and they saw that James Franklin got the Virginia Tech job. They all flipped out because they all went to Virginia, right? They're like, oh shit, it's over. Yeah, the Nigerians are coming to Virginia Tech. It is over for Virginia. This is their last shot, but I think Mensa's gonna ruin it for him.
That's crazy. Damn, Puka Nakua's Mormon too. I forgot. I'd seen that in the chat. I'm still on the Mormon thing. But
In my group chat, I remember when I was watching him on film, I told them that he's the Mormon Calvin Johnson. They didn't believe me at the time.
Damn,
he's the Mormon Calvin Johnson.
I'm telling you, like it's all about football to them. Like and football and maybe a little basketball, but like football, like it's what they do. Like their whole religion's built around football and sports.
I know it is crazy. All right, guys, I'm gonna do the raffle real quick. So I just want to make sure I got everybody in here. Ryan's been giving mad.
We didn't do the NFL.
I know. I know. I got to do the NFL too. Right. Hold on. I just want to make sure I do this. Get Ryan get in here a couple more times. So if you want to join the raffle, just add another $199. Just so you guys know. All right, NFL. Here we go. Bears, Packers, Texas Chiefs, Steelers, Ravens, Bengals versus Bills.
Oh, I like Bears plus 6.5. I don't think the Bears should be 7-6. I'm just saying right now, they should not be 6.5 point underdogs to anybody right now. I don't know how for real they are, but they are good enough to compete, especially with a team that has flaws like the Packers in terms of running the football. And Jordan Love's playing well, but we'll see. I took them. I actually bet money on that game. I took the Packers plus 6.5. Texans versus Chiefs. I'm taking the Texans plus 3.5. I like the under in that game too. I just don't think there's gonna be a lot of points on either side. I don't think Stroud's playing like amazing football right now, and I just think that Texans defense, I'd rather play literally anybody other than them. Oh, look, they're on the Raiders schedule, so we are gonna play them. Scary, terrifying,
Jesus.
terrifying. Remember when they said Will Anderson? They knew he was good, but he wasn't amazing. He's amazing. Steelers versus Ravens. I don't bet this rivalry at all. It's just a weird rivalry. Whatever you bet's going to be wrong. That's just what happens with Steelers-Ravens. I guess if you're going to take something, I would take the Steelers plus 6 just because you get the 6 points and it allows the game to be ugly and you to profit from that. Bengals versus Bills. I'm going to take the Bengals. I think the Bengals are going to cover this game. I think the Bengals in the over. It's going to be weird.
Oh, you're taking the Bengals on?
Yeah, it's going to be weird. I'm telling you. They're a weird team. Bengals are weird, man. Weird team.
Okay. All right. So on this one, I am taking. I think the Bears cover. I think they lose by tragicness just because of the Bears and they can't beat the Packers. So I think they lose tragically.
But do they cover?
Yeah, I think they cover.
I think they cover too. I agree.
I think they cover on this one. Also, I think Steelers versus Ravens. I think the Steelers cover this one too. I think that game is to be ugly as hell. So I think that is going to just be stupid ugly, and because it's the what is it? It's the goddamn Ravens versus Steelers. Those games are never exciting to watch. I'm just happy those games aren't on Sunday Night Football no more.
I know. Oh my goodness.
I'm happy about that shit.
If you see Mike Tomlin's breath come out in the snow on Sunday night, just know there's no points that are gonna happen.
Yeah, it's fucking. I'm tired of those boring ass games. I'm happy about that shit.
I'm with you.
Right? And then Bengals versus Bills. I like the Bengals just because I think they're just scrapping. For some reason, the defense, I'm telling you, like when you have it's crazy to me when you have a quarterback that is good, how like everybody just plays better.
Yeah. crazy how that happens.
Like the Bengals just all of a sudden they played defense last week. And it's because it's almost like, hey, if we get the ball back, we get it to Joe. It's a mentality. Football's so fucking weird, but I think that is going to play a big factor into this. And then, so if anything, the Bengals cover. If anything, and I think the Bills just kind of took advantage of a team that wasn't ready for them to run the ball like crazy. So yeah. Texans versus Chiefs. I think the Chiefs win this game just because they're desperate.
They'll win. I just 3.5. I like. Yeah, I don't know. I like the Texans losing by like 3 in that game. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
that's a tough spread. It's a tough spread, and I do think they can beat up on the Chiefs a little bit. And with Stingley there, it's just Chiefs haven't really played a lot of defenses like that.
Yeah, I agree. All right, I'm gonna get to some of these voicemails while I get ready for this raffle. Where is it? There we go.
What's up, TDL staff? This is Baby Suge. Just want to give you guys a big old thumbs up for sending me my hoodie, my Tape Don't Lie hoodie. That really didn't cost me $2. It cost me well over $300 and some odd dollars. Yep, $300 for a sweater. Thank you, Marcus. What up, Glenn? Why are you always hating on the player? You don't know what TDL4 is. That's my big question. But yeah, man, just want to give everybody that's listening a big heads up. These sweaters are plush, man. They're good quality. The logo's solid. It's real big in the front. It's a really nice sweater. I'm really happy to have it. And just give you guys a heads up. I managed to escape the law. My baby mama, she dropped the charges and didn't even want to proceed because she knew I'd win. Because Baby Suge always wins. Love you guys, Marcus, Glenn, and you too, Matt. You're all right, man. This is Baby Suge, and I'm out.
I love how he talks about Matt. Like, Matt, you're cool, man. I guess.
Yeah, I'm glad your baby mama deferred to the second half. I'm very happy for that. I'm glad. I'm happy. I'm glad you enjoy your hoodie. I'm not hating, man. I view you as a worthy adversary, and we're in the trenches, and we're high fiving and jersey swapping at the end of the game.
All right, so we got one more Baby Suge voicemail.
One more.
Yeah, he left 2.
People are trying to guess what race he is.
For a second time, I should say. I just got word that the Raiders dropped the option or stopped the option for the live chat to be available for fans at Pete Carroll's press conference. Now, if that's true, the Raiders don't want to hear the truth. And what's sad is I don't even think they care. I think the casinos are making enough money and they don't give a damn if the Raiders win or lose. So I'll tell you what, this is what Big Baby Suge is going to do from here on out. I ain't going to watch no games, no Raider games, until they win 4 games in a row. I ain't watching nothing. Only thing I'm listening to is Tape Don't Lie, because they hooked it up with this sweater, even though it cost me $300. Yeah, so just wanted to let you guys know.
4 games in a row.
Chat off. Just want to know what your take is on that.
I mean,
Marcus, Glenn, Matt.
I don't know, Baby Suge. I don't feel like you're not gonna watch the Raiders game for a minute.
We won 4 games last year. We won 4 games last year. 4 games in a row in this economy. My goodness.
You're not watching the Raiders game for a while.
Yeah, no. I mean, save on cable, I guess.
Hey. You don't gotta get YouTube TV or nothing, man.
None of that.
Hey,
I got nothing for you there.
I don't know. I don't even know how to say that. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So I got my wheel of names here, guys. Let me. If you guys can see it, can you see if
whoa, the wheel.
If you got the wheel going here for this one, is a $300 sweater in the room with us? So if you name that in here, let me know. So look at the names. I don't have your name in here. Let me know before I spin this wheel. I'm pretty sure I got everybody's name here. I think so. I got people who even paid multiple in here. I'm pretty sure I got everybody's name in here. I think. I'm not. Sean, I thought I got you. You see Sean Gleeland right there. I got you. There you go, Sean, right there. See it?
We're trying to double up, Sean.
You're right there, Sean. Sean Gleeland. I got you there. I got you. Anybody missing? I got CMV in there. I got everybody in there. We good?
I think spin that wheel.
All right, let's spin it. Let's go. Here we go. Boom.
Let's hope Marcus doesn't have to ship internationally.
Daniel G. No.
Wow. Nice applause, too. I like the applause.
All right. It's Daniel Gino. Here we go. There we go. All right. All right. So you can't win again, Daniel Gino. So one more spin here. You guys ready? Here we go. Boom. This works almost so much better. Like, this is way better.
He's gonna get it again.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
I don't think it works. If
it lands at him again,
no Smith. People are.
Oh, here we go.
No way.
Oh, Raider 27. Here we go. All right. So we got two winners. We got Daniel Gino and Raider 27. So we got two winners. So I appreciate that, guys. So you get a hat. So I'm gonna send you that. Just make sure that you hit me up on Twitter. I gotta make sure I check the request messages. But Raider 20. We already talk on Twitter. But yeah, hit me up on Twitter or whatever you want to hit me up on, and I'll get you that link for the hat. So we got that going. So see how easy that was, Glenn? That was just so much easier.
That was easy. That was seamless.
Yeah, just the spin right there. Yeah, he said next time, Marcus, if you want, you could put SW. Save your wrist. Okay, I appreciate you, man. I got you. Yeah, so appreciate you guys joining this episode. We are out of here. Hope you guys hit the subscribe button. Subscribe. I'll have we're doing Caleb Downs and Chris Bell for the draft show tomorrow, so make sure you guys check out for that. I guess you can get a little bit ready for the Indiana game, and then also I have Dante Moore, his throws against Washington. I have most of them against Washington for the members. Join the membership. Like I said, I appreciate you guys. We have over 100 members now. Check that shit out. Go ahead, check out Dante Moore. Love you guys, and we are out of here, guys. Appreciate it. Peace.